This is APE on the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to show you the channel we're in for Wednesday. We ended the day at $1.88, down more than 11%. The 52-week low is 65 cents. The 52-week high is $7.68. We are basically at the middle of the trend and resistance, so I anticipate some choppiness around this line on Wednesday. Now, to the north side from where we are takes us to 2 standard deviations and another level of resistance at $2.11. Above that, at 3 standard deviations, $2.21, and at 4 standard deviations and another level of resistance, and a take profit area is $2.31. To the south side from where we are takes us back down to -2 standard deviations, and that is roughly $1.70. Below that, at -3 standard deviations, and also a level of support, 160, and another level of support at -4 standard deviations, $1.50. Now, looking left, this gap formed at $1.95 back on the 14th. It closed out today at $1.79. On Monday, I checked this stock out. I liked the gap play, and I also like to buy along these lines. These are support lines, and whenever we hit these lines, I anticipate a bounce. And that's what happened right here, up to resistance. And now I'm anticipating a pullback for a possible ride up. Keeping my fingers crossed for that. But I am prepared to get out of this stock. But I put in a buy order on Monday night at $1.80, even though this closed out at $1.79. I didn't want to miss it because I've missed out on stocks by a penny many times. So I did it at $1.80, and on Tuesday morning it filled, and I plan on getting out possibly on Wednesday and definitely getting out by the end of the week. I am not in this long term. All right, the RSI right now is at 56. Now, I also want to show you very quickly a few other gap plays. NVDA ended the day at 456.68, down nearly 3%. This is where we are. There's a gap to the south side that starts at 442.43 and closes out at 435.99. So if you like to go short, or a possible buy-in at this level, but that's just too high for me. I am not in this trade. The next one is PANW. The gap to the south side has already started. Okay, it fills out at $210. We ended the day at 234.56, and we are down more than 2.5%. The RSI is at 61. The next one is Target. We are right here. We ended the day at $124.94, down more than 2%. There's a gap to the upside at 126.01, closes out at 127.76. And the RSI is at 78. We are overbought. I use this as resistance and as well. And for me, I would be very careful because it's probably going to go like this and then possibly go to the upside, but a little bit of a pullback because right here we are overbought and at resistance. I use this as support and resistance. And the 1-year price target on target is 149.88. The other gap play is AMD, which I talked about recently. We still have not filled that. It fills out at $111 and roughly 32 cents. I will keep my eye on that because Murat and I are in this trade. And the other stocks I really want to go over quickly are bank stocks. I think there's some potential here on Wednesday for a bounce up. We are close to -2 standard deviations on Bank of America. On Wells Fargo, we've got a green outline with a red candle. My dad likes to see 3 of those before he makes an entry into the stock. He likes a lot of confirmation there with 3 candles before he makes a move. And the 1-year price target is $50.57. We're at $41.50 again. Citibank, we ended the day at 41.02, down 2.5%. We're basically close to -2 standard deviations. RSI is at 33. Capital One, we touched -3 standard deviations, almost, barely there. Not quite, but close enough. And on our way back to -2 standard deviations, so I anticipate a bounce, and look at that. This is starting to curve up. At the RSI is at 15, and the 1-year price target is 117.17. The next one is PNC. Price target is 141. We're at 119.02. Again, we're grinding along here at support. I always anticipate a little bit of a bounce at support, but obviously we could go down even to -3 and -4. But if we definitely get to -4, I will anticipate a bounce for sure. Next one is JP Morgan Chase. And we've already got a buy signal from the bot. The RSI turning up, we're at 47. So those are some bank stocks to keep in mind and some gap plays as well. And that does it for me. Thank you so much for watching.